Okay, I think now everything is sorted. Just putting in here the markers. Markers, markers, markers. I guess some reason. Wake up. Oh. Oh. Good. Hey, television, come on. Our buddy, yeah, our buddy here. Let's try to see if I can get better lighting. My struggle. I think it's better now. I hope so. Oh, there is no way to check it out. Or is it? Or is it? Is there a better way to check it out? I think it's better. Yeah. It's definitely better. Okay. So we have version. Okay. Someone else joined in. I think I got the setup done. Right. I can hear version. I'm gonna bring a bit of mute. Review. Okay. Here we go. Session. Also to explain things. Hello.
Hi.
All good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I understand that. We're also kind of in that way. A couple more weeks and this is over. I hope this is over. It means it changes. I got my belt. Guys in there, I'm gonna get my belt. Got everything ready. Our buddy is over here. So get ready for the practice. Hey. Of course, the legs are not helping him with the butts in the right spot. Oh, here you go. Don't fall. So who's up there? Okay, Pedro, fine. There we go. Morning. Okay, so I'm gonna use the timing here to do a quick tutorial on how to tie a belt. So there are many ways to tie a belt. One of them is this one. You pick up the belt, if you have one, of course, but when you have it, right or whatever, until you pick up a piece of it, and until the height of from the hip to the knee, kind of like this, okay? You let that part over there. You hang it to your hip, and you do, say, 2 turns. 2 turns are usually good because if you have a gi or even a pair of pants, after the 2 turns, it gets here. What you do is you turn, you pick up everything, and you bring it to the center, okay? The center of you. One hand on top, and the one that went around goes under everything. You make it tight, but enough for you to breathe. One, and the one that went under goes above and does a knot. And then when it works well, they are kind of at the same level. That's short tutorial on how to place a belt, independent of the color, obviously. It's funny because it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna make that one last check-in before we start warming up. We are good in here. Okay, so today's Thursday. Being a Thursday day, it's more allocated to thinking about combat and about the sequences when you move into the hand-to-hand combat situation. You can see. Can I get more privacy? More. So being Thursday, we will privilege much more mobility while standing up, okay? While standing up, do some exercises as well on the ground, but we'll privilege more the mobility standing up. What I do have pre-planned, the road for today is we have a short talk or a short thinking about values, do some warm-up where we'll get the number 30 done, 30 push-ups, 30 view-ups, 30 squats. That's coming up next. The technique, the single technique that will work is the uppercut. So we'll be working on uppercuts, mainly approaching the short distance or at a distance that allows you to place the hand. This is not very common. It could, well, you could do this, of course, but it's not very common. Then we work in shadow boxing as a game, and then I do have a more physicality in there, more movement, more push-ups, pull-up, push-ups and stretching up. And yes, okay, so in the end, we'll work on the combinations, combinations of techniques using the legs and the hands, meaning things that we've been working on. We've been working jab and cross, work the leg, jab, cross, roundhouse, anything that is more than one technique, stepping into the distance of who might be attacking you or with whom you might be sparring, okay? Sparring is an idea of a combat, okay? So, but when you move into that exercise of sparring, the head should be feeling and fighting, okay? Sparring is a way to see it in a sporting event, but we need to move our ideas to, if I'm fighting, I'm effectively placing my blows, my strikes into someone because something initiated, I need to finish it, okay? That's really important to have that in mind, And also have in mind that the other side is doing the same. So whenever, even when you're spotting by ourselves, we have to think about that, okay? So get yourself prepared. And let's say hello with our friend in here. Let's put him to the side. First, make sure, guys, that you've got space around. We're good in there, Russia, so that we can move. Because we'll be making some circles as we move along. Okay, guys, welcome. Good afternoon. As you know, my name is Gonzalo. I'm the head instructor in USA Camp Krav Maga. Today, we'll be working. The word of the day was and is values. It has to do with all the values that you cherish in life and the values that are important for you. So if it is learning, constant learning, if it is family, friendship, anything that is really important for you, that are your values, that are those that you live by, it's something to think about even when you go to bed. Write something about that and how it changes your life. In my case, I try to do as much as possible about serving. It's hard sometimes because when you give, you should be giving always without the intention to receive. And that's what I'm trying to do. And that's the best way to support others. Just give your time, give your experience, and don't worry because the reward will come along in many different ways. Okay, but that's one of the values, the way to give. So having that said, let's start giving ourselves a bit of time to warm up so that we can enter the session well. So let's find ourselves enough room so that we can move our head one side, in here, one side, dropping the head to one side and the other, making sure the movement is big. As you move the head, see that it's also connected to the spine at the end, but also forward. And you can also understand that your jaw, whenever you use, is getting mobilized. Big rotation to one side. Big one you can do to open, eyes or closed. Closed takes a bit more of discomfort in terms of the balance. The other side.
It's annoying.
The other side. Let's look for shoulders moving back. Both shoulders. Just isolate the shoulders for now, as if our spine did not belong there. It's like it's static. Forward, both shoulders, both come in, like if you're trying to touch in here. Now let's make the other movement coming back, but our spine is going to be involved in the movement. One. One. Over, spine, and up. The belly goes forward. One. So it's important to start working that way. And there, flat, and then the spine goes back. You should feel it on your unique bone at the end. In the air. And now let's one and the other. Big ones. 1, 2, big movements. And start crawling. Big, until you get into this movement around with the hands, while the bicep touches the ear. Good, and let your hips move, let the hips move. Yes, that's so much, let the hips move in there. A bit more, with the hands. Now do the same movement, but moving forwards and backwards to see where your balance is going. Forward and backwards moving. Ooh. And see if it changes anything. In my case, coordinating, moving forward and backwards, it's 8 times. Whoa. Stepping, the arms going backwards. And we are moving forward and back. Forward and back. Good. Okay. Change. start touching the sides with a big rotation of the feet here. Knees, the hips change, yes, and try to reach further. In there. Reach, 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 reach there. Longer, longer, and twist, 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 come back, twist, come back, twist, come back. Again, again, good. Hips go to all the way to one side. When the hands go to the hip, you should do the iliacal bone, making a big shift. You should do the top of the bone moving in your hips. 1, 2, 3, the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wider. And big ones. 8. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick up your knees, hands on the knees, and kind of warm them up. You know, see your kneecap in there. Move it around, maintain your spine straight. And now we're taking side. 1, 2, inside. 3, 4, 5, 6, the outside. So from here to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, well done. 5, 6, 7. Feet on the side, apply some pressure. And to the other side. And now let your feet be like this, like 2 blades. And let's just stay in there for now, making the weight go to one side and the other. Not completely in there. Foot plates on the side, press the exterior, the other side as well, and in there, one side and the other. Let's move backwards. Let the feel your joints moving, and forward. Forward, forward, good. Point of the foot, point of the foot, so good. Good joint mobilization in there. One side, the other, focus on the tip of the toe. The other side. Okay, the good it is, we'll be finding from here, 1, 2, 3 steps, okay? 3 steps, and it's pretty straightforward. 3 steps, that's the distance that I'll be able to reach. And how are we going to do this? By skipping. Skipping, quick, these 3 steps. Okay? Ready, go. Ready, go. Now skipping forward and backwards. Go. And always back. Okay? 2 rounds. Forward, backwards. Whenever coming back, always looking to one of the sides. Go! Go! Relax. From here, remember the same distance. One big jump. Go! One big jump. By landing as soft as you can. Ready? Forward, forward. And 1. Go. 2. Go. 3. Go. 4. Be gentle on the landing. Ready? Go. Go. Avoid getting the heels first. We should be landing with the ball of the foot. Go. Okay. Knees up, forward and backwards, 2 times, and then the jumps. Go. stopping there, using the ground, in here, moving straight forward, to changing the balance, and stopping, and up. Cool down, 1, balance, 2, 1, balance, 3, 1, balance, 4, down, up, balance, good. Now from the balance, I want you to be able to immediately jump, okay? Here we go, down, so you come up from the balance, reach forward, down, up, reach forward. Good. Stay here. The hips go down and start building the base. One leg, the other leg coming up to the push-up position. Hand, hand, leg, leg. One leg move to the side, the other leg moves to the side, go up to the push-up position. Down, down, leg, 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 arm, arm. Stay there, from where you are, either with the knees on the ground, since you are there, or without them. Let's go. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming back, position, jump, go, change, ground, brace build, up, down, brace build, 2, 1 more, down, good hips in there, moving, one side, the other, arms are up, down, feeling the shoulders moving along, push up position, 10 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming from here, going up, and coming back. Okay, so our joint should be warmer as of now. Let's just make sure that we move to the technique with this. So the uppercut, the first technique of today. We can do it from the standing position. In here, essentially aiming under the shin, in there. Or if you repeat with me, the hand will be placed under the shin, so it will affect anything against someone in the close distance. Now, running the arm, it's not enough. We need to use the arm and the hip. This. And not exaggerated, okay? So it stops at the height of your head. That's how you see it. Stopping at the height of your head. Okay, this. Or move, want to make sure that this the shoulder in front of you. That's what I want to see, and the head looking forward. 1, 1, 1, 1. Do that, your feet are twisting. Boom. This. And now from here the hip moves up. 1, 1. 1. Short with the legs. Boom. Up. Short with the legs. 1. Up. So you should feel the main muscles of the legs coming up and down. Boom. Boom. This. 1. Good. Think about pushing the shoulder up in the direction of someone's head. Okay, from here, boom. The thinking is I'm going to hit the shoulder. 1, 1, 1. Now, hide the head. Here we go. Hide the head. One more. There we go. Yeah, Yvonne is here. Yvonne's in the house. You mean Yvonne? There we go. So again, legs are here, shift, up, 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 up. Watch the legs. The legs are really important in here. Boom, bah, in here. Sharp and sweet in there. One, one. Now the placement of the hand. It goes in, is, and we move up. Boom, to the head. Okay, it stays at this height. Parallel in there. It is. This. While the other hand protects the head. So tuck it in. Let's do one side. One. From here again. Tuck, tuck, protect your head in here. And as we move in. One. Again. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Elbow in, elbow in. One. Three. One. One. Two things. The hand comes up to protect, and the other one hits the height, under the shin. Now, the shoulder, boom. It's utilized with the hip. Bah. Boom. Here we go. One. One. Just bring it up and stop it at the end. Bah! Like this, okay? In here, stop it at the end. One. One. Varsha, bring it back. Boom. One. Remember, your hip is pointing up. It's pointing under the shin of someone, okay? It's bah! This. It's not only this. The hand, it's not enough. We want to leverage the hip in there. One. While protecting. Varsha, close, close. One. One. Look forward because the attack is over there. Okay? Not over here. It's there. One. 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 Okay. Now the other side. See the elbow is tucked in. It doesn't open. It's not this. No. Inside tucked. Strength in the core and in here. One. Right. Feet. Look at the feet. Swing. Boom. 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 Now it's natural that the hand comes along. Bah. But the other hand needs to protect you. Here we go. One. One. Short. Up at the shin. One. 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 Okay, ready with me? One side, the other side. Again, the hands stay stuck, and we are not moving around. Facing forward. Facing forward. The gentleman of the ladies here. If we swing the head around, you're going to get slammed. You want to move in like a striker. We want to move inside to destroy. Can I be more clear? I don't want this to happen. You see my head moving? It's creating momentum. Boom! You got stroke. Okay? I want the head moving inside in the line. Boom, boom. Ready? One. 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 Not this. Not this. Here we go. One. One hips. One. The hips generate the power. Boom. With this happening. One. More hips. One. More hips moving forward. Body not back. Forward. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Forward. Body one, chin down, forward. In there. Ready? One. One. Then forward, forward. One. Bounce back. Back. One. Come back. One. Boom. Yes, 1, 2. In place. No move. 7, 2. Short. Ready? 1, 2. Very quick. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. More hips. And you see the arms. Not enough. Hips. Go. 1, 1. Yes. Go. 1, 1. Take the head. 1, 1. When I say take the head, it's 1, 1. Stays protected. Everything clear, not hello. Okay? Same place. Ready? 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. Come back with me. Squat jumps. 1, 2. Go. 5, 6. Inch. Higher. Up. Ready? 1, 1. More hip fascia. 1, 1. 1, 1. Standing position. You are talking with someone. Not going to say anything. Move inside and punch. Ready? Go. Boom, boom. Move in now. Move in. Now. Move, move. Yes. Ready? Moving in. Go. 1, 1. The hand opens the space. Okay? Not the hand. Open. Boom. Second one. Go. Go. And hand. If you throw the hand, the hips will follow. Go. Yes. Go. Good. Go back. Ready. Squat jumps. Start. Roll with the butt. Let's go. Let's go. Jump. Ready? 1, 2. Same spot. 1, 1. Good hip throwing. 1, 1. 1, 1. We need to see those hips hitting. The mechanical aspect is this. Boom. We're going to go under so that the jaw clacks. When the jaw clacks, he sleeps or she. We want to make him sleep. This, we need the hip power to boom, to put that. Really? There we go. 1, 1. Relax in there. Bum, bum. Relax. 1, 1. Relax the shoulders. First thing is the strike. Focus on that. Go. Yes, come on. If you feel that your body is coming backwards, correct, because we should be moving ahead in that direction. My momentum is in that direction because he or she is here. Go, go, and not this. This means that 50% of my mass is over there. No. In there. Okay? Again. 1. Better. Again. Yeah, feel your body moving in there, hitting inside, inside, inside. With me. Same time. Not too fast. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. With me. With me. Hips up, 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 up. Ribs, head. Same hand. Ribs, head. Look. Ribs, head. Okay? Shoulder higher. Ready? 1, 1. 1, 1. That hip needs to retract. 1, 1. Yes. 1, 1. The other side. 1. Hard. Slowly retract. 2. Keep up. Very short. 1, 1. 1, 1. Better. 1, 1. Okay, same side. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. One side. 1, 1. I want to see the hip in both. Ready? This side. Go. No stopping until I say stop. Go. Go. Maintain the hand in there. Change. Go. The other side. We'll be changing from pan. Okay? Ready? Ribs, head, ribs, head. Ribs, head, ribs, head. Ready? Go! Ribs, head. Ribs, head. Ribs, head. Ribs, head. Ribs, head. Ribs, head. Ribs, under. Ribs, under. Ribs, under. Left. 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Good. Relax the legs. Okay. What is this? What is the following? In this position, let's see if there's something else new to make sure I give the right work. Okay.
Can you put the other people on mute so I can hear you?
But do we have to do any long-term prevention to?
Okay. Think about these as a stream, as a small path. And we want to, starting with one leg up front, both hands up. I want to be able to do 5, 6 strikes, always continued. If I don't know how to strike, it's still fine. I can stretch the hand. Okay? Pretending that I'm gonna hit the head. At the end, I want you to utilize the uppercut. So we are going to approach, and at the end, we'll be using the uppercut. Clear? Again, I'll be here, and I imagine that there is a bad guy in here or a bad girl. I'm gonna strike, 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 until I'm close enough to place my uppercuts. I'll repeat again. I am here. Strike, 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 upper, 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 upper. Clear? Let's go again. Back, hands are high, strike, 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 up, 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 up. Here we go again. Hands are here. In the beginning, open, 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 strike, 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 strike. Good. Here we go again. Hands are high. Hands will be here. opening, protecting the head, shin is down. It's not pretty, but it's efficient because it protects you, okay? Ready? So that we can see the distance. Again, I'm starting from here, strike, 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 upper, 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 and then come back. Here we go. Ready? Forward striking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upper, 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 upper. Back. Guard is up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, 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 up. Slowly come back. Hands are still high. Good. Go. Back. Back. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, 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 up. Back. Do it again, please. Because later, in 1 minute or two, I want this to be your preferred combination to strike inside. Okay? Slowly again. Ready? It's important that if ever in a situation of self-defense, you decide to start, you cannot stop. There cannot be a moment of doubt in the head. And the way that to do that is to teach the body to move forward, striking at full intensity and speed and, let's say, courage and aggressiveness. It's 2 seconds that you guys have to put someone down and get out of there and call the authorities. If you work like this, it's not gonna work. Even if I don't have technique, this is still strong to put someone backwards, okay? And sometimes you need that determination. It's a quality that needs to come up in that moment. So whenever we are working this, the quality that I'm working, it's my ability to have will to be able to strike. Because I will get punched, struck, whatever, but I need to take a decision. So this exercise works that. Let's start slowly. Hands up. Push, push, strike, 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 and close. Upper, upper, upper. Slowly come back with the hands up. Good. Slow. Upper, 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 upper. Back. When I say go, full intensity in this very short space. Clear? It's like if someone entered your house, you walk to the door, you have no time to say, hey, you only have time to move in and strike. Very, very determined. Ready? Up, go! Up, come back. Build the determination in the head. Build it. It stays inside. Ready? Go! So the hips need to move. Ready? Go! It's maximum acceleration. Go! Come back, breathe. Relax. Up, 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 up. Go! Go! Up, 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 go! Okay. Now, put yourself in a place where you've got 2 meters, 6 inches, 6 feet, 6 feet, and 6 feet. 6 feet in front of you, 6 feet to the side, 6 feet on that side. The exercise is simple. Sometimes the bad guys do not come facing you. They come from the side or from the side. Clear? We'll forget the back. What I want you to do is, when the head sees the bad guy, I'm going to say, left or right, okay, I'll be giving the voice. You move in for that direction. If you see front, if you see that it's coming from that direction, we don't have the time to shift. Move and punch immediately. Move and punch. Move and punch. Clear? Ready? First one, very simple, is in front of you. Go! Attack! Good. Up. He's coming from here. Let's go! This side. Yes. Completely to the side. It's boom. It opens up. So if I'm here, open, boom up. Ready? Ready? Guard up. Up. Yes. Get ready. I'll say front, right or left. Ready, hands up, build up the wheel. Good, squats. 1, let's go, 2, 3, 4, 5, left! It's coming from the left, let's go! Where's the left? Ready, squats. Go, squats. Squats. It's coming from the left. Ivan, move in. Don't stand still. Clear? If he's coming from the right or version, we need to move in. We cannot stay here. Clear? If his momentum is coming in this direction, we are going to face him with more power even. Ready? Forward! Ready? Left! Move! Right! Squats! Forward! Quicker! Left! Right! Push-ups! Knees on the ground if you want to. Change the head to the other side. Come up. Okay. So that's one exercise that mentally you can do. That is to avoid striking, staying in here. The person is coming, we are going to hit him, okay? Okay, let's move on. Second technique of today. Okay. Standing position, groin kick. Groin kick is very simple. We want to hit the man or the woman under his groin, under. So that mechanically it does this. It needs to bend. It shouldn't be going back. Because if he goes back, you see the arms are still available. If we hit under the groin, testicles, scrotum, look at where the hands go, the hands face the ground. And that's very good for us. Because now we have his head to destroy, to put in the place. Clear? I'll explain. If the kick is this, you see this is a perfect, this is a right line. The person will do this. Yeah? Mechanically. Boom. If the kick is under, boom. Like the person will do this. And now it's very good for us because we can push away this mass. So our job now is this. One, very simple. Slightly lift the knee and imagine that you're placing the kick in a man under his legs, not in front, but under, okay? Like you are picking up a golf club and boom, his body parts, his parts, stay in here, like an arch, okay? So that's the mindset in the kick. The second mindset is, and I've done this a couple of times, no grown-up man sees it coming. They are thinking that you're gonna fight with the arms. So when you do this, not this, it's not enough, it's the full hip, boom, the hip in there, under, you're gonna find a kind of a vacuum until it hits like, whoa, and then the person does this. That's the beauty of it, okay? So we need to find the vacuum, that space. Again, it's not this. This is to push away. We want to clearly go under. Ready? One. Standing position. You are talking with the gentleman or the lady. It also hurts in women. What we need to observe is this. You see that there is some kind of opening between my legs. If it is like this, it doesn't work. But there are very few people that attack the others like this. See this? This is no way frightening, correct? I'm talking about this. This is the type of stupid person that you might be facing, okay? So when he's like this, he has a perfect target in here. That's what I want you to think about. Ready? One. If you have a wall at home, for you to practice later. This is the distance of the knee. It's one step back. It's this. Exactly. And this is the distance of the kick with the ball, with this part of the feet. Okay? With this part of the feet. Here we go. Enough explanations. We need to work. Ready? One. Use your best leg, okay? Things to avoid showing. No. The body stays still, boom, move it. One. The other side. One. No guard. You are talking. If you are in the guard, it means that we are fighting. We are talking. We see the person starting to be less attractive, let's say that, and you decide to take a nap. Boom. Okay, here we go. One. Focus your feet, parallel legs. Like if you are talking with someone. Exactly. One. The same thing, guys. If I am here, boom, I need to move in. Okay? Here we go. One. If I'm near my wall, at the end, I'll be really close to the wall. One. Again. One. Good. The other side. One. Stand. Good core. Slightly bend the knees. One. Yep. And on the groin. Push up. One. Better. One. Okay. One, and now you know it. Boom. Two. Okay? You know this, correct? From the previous technique. Slowly. One. As you land, your body weight will be in the front leg, correct? From here, lift it up. There we go. Hand. One. Boom. As you land, now with the same hand of the leg. Bah! Up. Yes! Yes, Yvonne! Yes! One. Yes, Masha, well done! One. So we want to leverage the mechanical aspect. One, body weight stacks in there, and you bring change the leg. Right leg, right hand, left hand. My bad. Just the right leg. Right leg. One single motion, Yvonne. Boom. Yeah. One. And approach. Yes, Marsha, well done. Okay, now one, body weight shifts the front leg, maintain the coverage, then go under. One, move. It's your right hand punching, right leg kicking, right leg punching up. One. Go. Yes, well done with the hip again. One. Varsha, let the hip of the kick open up the space. Go. One. Yvonne, like this, you are relaxed talking, not tense, relaxed. The moment comes, boom, you explode. Go! Guys, this is not enough, correct? We've seen that we need the hip to move up, okay? Go! Better, go! Double, boom. We've worked this from the beginning, okay? If I have a wall, this is how it feels like, this one. Burn. I'm really close at the end because the person is here. We could be working the elbows, but we aren't. One. I'm forward, groin, his head tucks, boom, up. All connected, here we go. Right side. Double. Go. Focus the intention and the kick. The rest will happen. Go. Yes, go. Okay, that's good. Let's stop in there, please. Find something heavy. Find something heavy, please. Something heavy. Whatever, something heavy. I have a ball, but it could be anything heavy. Good. It should be heavy. You understand? It needs to be heavy. Not heavy, it's not good. But it needs to be heavy. Okay, so we are going to rest this way. With the object in front of you, gonna make a house for him, or her, or whatever is the object. Coming down, hands up, hands on the side, chest forward, one. Bend the knees, object against your chest, and up. Then down, going, again. See this? I want this scary to happen. Like if you were grabbing the object, you can grab it like this, or like this. I want this against your chest and the elbows down. Okay? You might want to carry the object under in this case. Yeah, exactly. So probably on the side. Good. There we go. Down. Ground. Up. Down. Up. Staying there. Bend the knees. Make a small house. See the knees? They're like this. Bend the knees so that you lap the object in your knees. And up. Good. Yvonne, change the orientation of the object. Yes. Good. Now we can lap it. Lap and up. So good. Yes. So let's bring the object to the ground. One. Let's grab the object. One. knees, in your lap, against your chest, up, good, down, and in there, good. So let's maintain your object with you. On your lap, we'll be working the get-ups with the object. So how does this work? I'll do it first without it. I'm on the ground, and this object is my backpack of survival, or my kid, my girl, my baby girl. I need to get up, and I cannot leave this thing in here. I'll do it again, without the object first. The legs go in a triangle, and we use the momentum to get up. This, okay, this. This, let's try it. Ready? Again, object against the chest, using the momentum. Up, 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 up. Good. And slowly down. The other side. Up. Come on, those hips need to move. And slowly down. Slowly. Slowly. The other side. 1. I'm here. Come on. Guys, use the momentum. Let's go. One side, and then the other, trying to observe which side needs more work. Come in. 1. The other side, 2. Let's go. The other side, 3. It's important to maintain the object against you. Yes. Good. Here we go. 1. Down. 2. The other side. 3. Okay. Just walk with the object against you. Go. Back. Squat. 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 Lunge, not squat, sorry. Lunge. 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 Lunge back. 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 Forward. 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 Ground. Up. Let's go. Lunge. Let's go. Lunge. Backwards. Backwards. Fall. Up. Again, let me see. Go. 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 Slowly come down. And up. Nice. Controlled. Slowly to the ground. And yourself up. Good. It's important to carry things. So try to find day-to-day objects that are heavy. If you have kettlebells at home, it's also very helpful. But I want objects of the day-to-day. One day you might be needing to carry a person as well. Okay. So guys, we have 20 push-ups to do, 20 V-ups, and 20 legs. Ready? Let's start with the push-ups, okay? First set, hey, look at me. The hands like this, and I say change, the hands go like this. When I say change, the hands go like this. Clear? Ready? The elbows near the body. If you cannot do the form right, let the knees on the ground. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The hands change. They are now in the direction of the chest. Ready? Look to the side and touch with the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The hands have shifted. They are in this direction. So the push-up is all about this. Ready? There we go. It's very hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Give a rest on those wrists. Here we go. Hands up, legs up. Legs up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch the fingers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maintain your head. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Come up. Let's go. With me. Resting. Let's go. 1. Protecting the head. No, protect, protect. Always tucked. Tuck. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Squat jumps until we die. I mean, goodbye, of course. Ready? Go. Higher, please. Let's go. Good. Knee. Kick. Front knee to the groin. Everything. Let's go. Approaching. Closing in the distance. Thinking about if he's in front of you, 1, head. Okay, we are good. So, the exercise to do at home is the following. I should be able to train in this direction if I see someone that I need to attack. These are preemptive techniques. Means that if this is the door of my house, and I am here, and I see him coming in, if I decide to attack, I should not go back. It's everything in that direction. But if I am here, and he appears from there, I don't have the time to do this. Okay? Strike, strike, strike. Because from here, it's in the second strike that you shift the hip. Not, oh, let me shift to do. No. Identify the problem, attack, 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 close, close. That's the exercise. Look, I see, threat, I need to attack, move, 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 move. Okay? And we have more options. Of course, if you see, you can use the leg, you can use the hand, it will depend on distance. But what else is the perception that you don't need to shift the whole body. Facing forward, boom, boom. Side, boom, boom. Side, boom, boom. Okay? And no fear in that. It's an exercise that looks at with one of your values, that is courage. Courage is acting. I see, I need to act. Courage. Courage is not, should I go there? No, no, no. Courage is, something is wrong, you guys act. It's one of our values in Krav Maga. So that's why the word of today was these values. I'm gonna start winding down. So pick up your mat, please. Pick up your mat so that we can start calming down our minds. Let's go to the squat position. Opening up in there. Trying to see where the hips are and the shoulders. Use the elbows inside your hips. One hand goes to the ground. Opening up a bit in there. Yeah, let's look up. And as we look up with the spine, extend the hand. And hold that for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. My orientation is that we should relax the shoulder and let the movement come from the hip, spine, hand, and then the shoulder at the end. And come down. Again, organize yourself, put the chest forward. One hand goes to the ground, and start making the change from the hip. Instead of the head first, the hip goes first, the shoulder, and then the head, so that you can look even higher and be more aligned. Place the body weight on the hand that is on the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Same exercise. Instead of looking up, we're going to look backwards. To do that, again, hip and opening up to the side. The other hand on the ground. Like if you're pointing at something just behind you. And if you cannot breathe, come a little bit less and then exhale and open up more. And come back. The same thing for the other side. Stand tall. Rotate. Go for the spine, shoulder, head. And come back. Good. Change. Let's go into the cross-seated position. Sitting in there. Good chest up. At the hands, follow forward, forward. But not with the idea of stretching, but like if you had to grab something really far away from you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the nose. A bit more further ahead. Can wobble around one side and the other, feeling the hips. And slowly come back. Okay, let's take a brief pause. The meditation of today is the following. You will focus initially in the breath, just understanding the air coming in and out. Just that, the air comes in and out. Then I will ask you to visualize yourself in the usage of the technique of today as a witness. So, first, we're going to focus on the breath. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the nose. Inhale. Upright the backs. Align the spine. Exhale to the nose. And close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Remove all tension from the shoulders, the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to the nose, feel the belly. Hold. Exhale to the nose. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale to the nose. Hold. With your breath on, you're going to start seeing yourself from above. You see the burglar, the attacker on the other side. You feel that emotion of what should I do? Immediately you decide to act. Your leg goes to the groin. It comes down. Your hand hits his head, coming from down up. Second hand, the same thing, and you push him away. In the beginning, you feel scared. Exhale. We're going to go back to that situation again. He's over there. You step in with the kick to the groin. Explode with the 2 strikes under and push him away. No emotion, just plain execution. Inhale. Exhale. There's no fear. Courage is there. Inhale. Exhale. See yourself in front of him or her. See the opening for the leg. The leg moves in, you feel the tuck. Exhale. Everything moves in. Uppercut in the head. Second uppercut. Push him away. You feel safe. Exhale. It comes to the other side, the same thing. Leg moves in, hand, push him away. You are safe. There is no fear, no doubt, no rage, just pure execution. Exhale. Let's feel that calmness of being able to have the courage in the values, being able to act. Exhale. Let's feel that emotion inside of us. On the count of 2, let's open our eyes, keeping that secret. There's a 1, 2, 3. Open the eyes. Slowly come up. Slowly come up. Okay, guys. Very important when you meditate on values, that the values have the technique and the work behind that sustains the values. Because in order to be courageous in this type of situation, you need to have made the work. Without that, it's not going to work the same way. But you've done really well today. So I hope you enjoyed. Yes? Give me a thumbs up. Okay? Guys, for all of you, have a great night. Yeah. Enjoy. Thanks for coming, everyone. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks, guys, over there. Hit the shower, drink water, stay safe. Yvonne, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really well.
You usually get a lot of people. It's usually a small class.
It's always a small class.
Oh, good. And you don't charge?
I don't charge until the end of this month. Then I'm gonna start charging something.
Okay. I have a friend who used to do Krav Maga. I think he would go from Jersey City all the way to Brooklyn. And just let him know that you're doing these classes. So it's 6 a.m. every morning?
I do 6 a.m. all weekdays. It's 30 minutes. Okay.
Oh, sure. Okay.
It's the wake up, and then I do this class 2 times a week. That is a complete class where you work 2 techniques, and it's more how do I say, it's more you are talk with.
Yeah, it's like an hour and 20 minutes. Long time.
So in this class you walk through a simple technique.
Yeah.
Then you walk through a sequence or a combination, and then you also walk to the mental processes behind the utilization of technique.
Yeah. Do you have a flyer or something I can send to people?
A what?
A flyer, an advertisement of like.
I do. I do.
Okay.
But this is really important that you see that, because it's obviously the physical aspect is important, but the mechanical aspect is very important. That's why I put the markers in here. And you have a door in your house. It's very easy to visualize, correct? You can see someone is coming and you need to move in immediately to stop the threat, put him out, close the door. And so those aspects are really important.
Yeah.
So when you do Krav Maga, it's not only it's the it's the
Yeah, no, for sure. It's mental strategy and physical strategy.
Yeah.
So it's a combination of both. It sounds like you've had some fighting experience that you've had to take some people out. Sounds like you've been successful with that.
The question in that is even if we have fighting experience, nothing is granted. But the most you hide your fighting experience, it's the most successful thing that I've seen.
Yeah.
Don't bozo, don't, because you never know if, for example, in that case, the person could be pushing your door away and he might have a knife or a gun. You see what I mean? But he's not coming in with the knife or the gun in case something happens.
Right.
If you start escalating, he's going to escalate immediately. So you don't escalate, you act. That's it. It's a different mindset in terms of the opportunity.
Yeah.
It's like in business. You see an opportunity, boom.
Is your eye okay?
No, I need to, yeah, it's okay.
Okay. It looks like it's inflamed.
It is inflamed. So I'll send you a flyer. Take a good rest today, salt baths and all of that, okay?
Oh yeah, I know. I'm gonna be so sore. I haven't had a workout like this in such a long time. My body's definitely gonna feel it tomorrow.
So,
And sometimes my back acts up. That's why at the end I was like with those lunges and I was like, I kind of need to take it easy because my back
all good?
had been in pain for like weeks, and right now I can't do anything. Can't get a massage, can't get acupuncture, nothing. You can't do anything.
You can. Wait. You can do something. You have one of these at home.
Oh, I know, a tennis ball. I had a feeling you were gonna bring one of those. I don't have a tennis ball, and I was looking for something. So this is a weighted blanket. I'm like, oh, this will work. It's heavy. It's a weighted blanket, so I think it's like.
We need something that is.
Yeah, 12 pounds. So this is good to do this because I don't have a medicine ball.
Because.
I don't have a ball. I know. It's the bottom of my back. It's like sciatica.
So there is a couple of, but you need something like this. You need a surface, okay? Yeah. You need a pointy surface.
Yeah. Because
we need to go to below the iliacal bones and release that area over there and above to the junction of the hip, to the junction of the spine and the hip. And
yeah, I'm gonna order one online right now. So
yes, do that, and I'll send you a link to the application that I use to recover. It's called TRS, the readiness status. It gives you a protocol. You will recover. It takes 12 minutes.
Okay.
But it's so all elite athletes, or many, use is teaching. It's heavily based on science.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Enjoy. Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you.